Hey guys, we're experimenting with a new video today. It's more of a vlog style, and so I want you guys to watch the video, just kind of a little different format. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, if we should keep doing this, if we should scrap it, or if we just need to modify the video that you're watching right now. So let me know in the comments. Appreciate your feedback. Let's get into it. Walk up. There down. Hey, down. Down. I played fetch with her two times for real and one like a little bit. And I would give her the cue and then I'd throw the ball that direction when she went that way. So her reward was getting the ball thrown. So that allowed me to get a little handle on her, right? Otherwise, she hasn't heard these cues since last year. So to just come out cold turkey after a whole year off, and when I trained her, it was on sheep, not on cattle. So, and then we're at home in a small space. Here is the big field, cows, the whole deal. That's awesome. You're so good. You're such a good whoopers. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of context around what we're doing today. There's a few stones that I'm trying to throw here. One is I want to get my dog on cattle. She hasn't been on cattle for a long time, and I've only worked with her a little bit on that. Kara needs to get set up and trained to help assist me in a cow working clinic that's coming up where she'll be helping teach. And then the third thing is I want to give Tyler a chance to kind of play around with some cows. And and actually we're riding a young horse that's in training named Boone, getting him some experience, getting hauled somewhere and putting him on some cows. So getting a lot of things done in this one video. I also think I'll probably have you do this with Onyx. There's already videos of me riding him a bunch, and Tyler didn't put his cowboy hat on, so. Oh wait, he doesn't have a cowboy hat. We need to get.
I've been looking, there's no stores to buy him around here.
He's a hatless cowboy. We can't have that. Here, if you can let me do Boone here first. I want him to be the one pushing him and then we'll rotate. So like he stopped here, that's fine. Then I'll just ask him for a step. That's all I want. I don't want him like rushing through them. That's not the goal at all. Now, if the cattle get fast and they start, walking faster, well, then the horse should walk faster too. That's connection, right? But like here, he's got no cows. Pick him up. I was telling Kara that Doug normally almost always does a hindquarter yield there, but I like to do the hindquarter yield if the horse is nervous at all. But if the horse is just kind of not paying attention, like Boone, I would rather do this move. And this is such a nice low pressure situation that they can really take a lot of meaning away from that move versus when you get one cow out and you're starting to work it, things get going a little bit faster, and you might do a bunch of work and think you had a good training session, but maybe you'd have been better off just doing this and actually getting a strong connection to the cows. Because like Boone is just kind of wanting to look at everything. And so what we're saying to Boone is you're not afraid of them now, but you need to find a little stronger interest in these cows. Like this is the job today. So he's not afraid of them, which is great. But he needs to take his job, he needs to think of it a little more of a job. Like there, he stepped into the herd when they're not moving. And this is Kara, where if you got a student here that's in this position, it's really hard to move them. You'd come around with your horse and push. So go ahead and trot over here. And I don't want the student pushing, because if their horse is really new to cattle, if I sit there and kick at him while he's facing the cows, he's gonna be scared of cows, right? Or not like them. So you can come in here with your horse and push the cows around. And then once the cows get moving a little bit, then I can ask Boone for a step and see if he'll make that. But that way I completely got to avoid kick, he's right on top of cows and now I'm kicking him only because the cows aren't moving. Now luckily Kelly's getting fresh cattle for us, so that it won't be too much of an issue at all. But I also like this kind of herd where everything's slow and kind of predictable. Now, if you see this, he sorted two off like that. That's the spot we quit him on right there. He got committed to a specific cow, he wins the game. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You got to mean it there. So that squeeze is what's going to be really important for you building more depth of kind of everything with her, but depth of connection with the cattle especially. Nice, Kara. Hands down, hands down. You got cows on both sides, so just squeeze her and get her to make a choice. Because she hadn't gotten real wrong yet, in my opinion. So I'd like to sign her up there and ask her to move. Oh, she's sorting one off. Pick her up and then go back to that cow, the one you were on, bald face. So right now, I'm not really coaching Kara so much on her and her horse. She could kind of get the job done without me saying anything. I'm coaching her and being really specific because I want her to understand the principles and techniques I want her to follow when she's assisting me this coming weekend. So if your horse will do what she did there and kind of sort them, you can ask her to commit to that one as long as the opportunity's there. If the opportunity leaves, then, you know, just go back to the whole herd again. But while it's easy enough to focus on one cow, that's where you can take a horse that's her level and start to train her to go and single one out. Like, they can start to understand that's the job, is to get that cow out. Spurs, it's more about the spurs than the reins to hook her onto the cattle. So reins are slow and soft. That allows her to keep her attention on the cattle. The spurs is the motivator. Slow hands, yep, strong on the legs, point and release. Very good. Kara's like a wizard with cattle, like doctoring cows or loading cows, or just like, she's just been in that situation so many times. That was good. Squeeze, take your time with that, squeeze. Yes, really good, that was perfect. Paige, out, go load up, out, Paige, out. She's like, I don't know what any of this means, I'm just gonna move somewhere else. Can we let the dog in here? Atta boy, Boone. We got teeth too, cow. Hey, walk here. Walk up. Oh, I love it. So just for reference here, these cows have been worked all summer, which means they've been followed around and helped a lot of horses get confident with cattle this summer. So these cows are basically a little spoiled. They get fed and handled a lot by people. They're just really confident and they're not really afraid of the horse. So now they're getting kind of pushy and sticky. And one of the things that I've always had as a goal is when a cow won't move and you're trying to train your horse, I always wanted to be able to use my dog and have her go in and get the cow's life up for me so I can create some more activity. That's what I bought her for. Like, that was the moment. Walk up. Walk up. Good girl, good puppy. Paige, walk up. Paige, walk up. Good girl. Good puppy. Good girl. Good girl. He's stopping with it pretty good. Good girl. Good girl. Well, it works sometimes. We need some refinement. I don't think we're quite on the payroll yet. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun making it. You know, it's one of these jobs that you just hate to have to go do, go play with some cows during the day, but somebody's got to do it. So let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see more videos of kind of a day in the life of a horse trainer, and we'll bring them to you if you enjoy it. Also, just any feedback you have on this video, we'd appreciate. So we'll see you guys on the next one.